A terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for Murray.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously, and with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, well, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all the names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Victor Oladipo is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Will Barton, then there's Gordon, and it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Memphis, Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Morant is out there with Baker, and it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
Now here's Morant, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks outside. Kicks it to Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
The pass to Jokic. Shoots over Adams, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Brooks outside. Here's the teardrop. Denver grabs the miss. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Kept alive. Baker passes to Adams. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Gordon. And here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic kicks to Murray. And it's off the back rim, no good.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Here's Baker. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Morant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Murray, the pass to Oladipo. Martin with it. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
And it's blocked by Gordon, and he's able to get it back. And that one's good. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Constantly competing. Morant is a terrific rebounder for his position and also a terrific finisher.
Murray against Brooks. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Morant. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
That one is off. And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that, missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
And he sinks the second. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
First one falls for him. Chris, we're getting into a new season, but already we're seeing teams hit that injury bug early on.
Yeah, Kevin, don't you just hate to see it? So hopefully those guys come back healthy. And, man, you hate seeing that, but I tell you what, again, injuries can always also have a positive effect. If you get that injured player back, let's just think you get to give guys time that didn't get that much time before. So they're getting kind of 2 seasons within one. The playoffs come, you get that healthy player back, and by the way, you have a guy that you've developed off the bench, and now you have a deeper team, a little more depth.
Now, here's Jokic. A 29-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
Love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Morant. Over Oladipo. Misses off the left iron. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Jokic passes to Gordon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jokic against Adams. Over Jokic. Buries it down low. Adams has got his second basket. Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Barton outside. Gordon against Jackson. And it's Gordon missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Good on the shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 5. He kicks to Gordon. Back to Oladipo. Passes it to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Murray for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brooks misses. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. They made things difficult out there.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Free throw good, Murray. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Morant, guarded by Oladipo. The kick out to Adams. And the three off target.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Oladipo, the pass to Jokic. Here's Barton. Another shot. Jokic, no good.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
And the pass to Baker. Left side, Jackson. Brooks outside. Pass to Baker. Morant with it. The Grizzlies with another miss. Murray surveying the D for three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5 now.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Count it.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The dish now to Barton. Pass to Gordon. Murray outside. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Baker, guarded by Oladipo. Baker passes to Jackson. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Murray up on top. Brooks covering. They get it again. Memphis trailing here. Here's Baker, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Oubre comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Baker. Now, here is Morris. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Caldwell Pope outside. Shoots the 3. Here's Chandler. And Jones pulls it down.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think. Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous. Oh, the Grizzlies are going back to the grit and grind style of last season, the slowest pace in the league. They wanted to make the game ugly and uncomfortable for opposing teams.
And that one falls for Jones. And Chris, the Grizzlies taking the pace out of the game, taking teams in the, quote, mud, as they put it.
Yeah, Kevin, their style was built on hard-nosed, disruptive defense. I mean, last season, dead last in scoring. To win, they had to make it a rock fight.
Now, here's Chandler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count the basket.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Here's Jones. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Utah. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Both good from the line that time.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
Now, here is Morris. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. A second chance effort. Chandler kicks to Morris. Buries it from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 1. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Yep, that one goes in there.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Now Morris. Porter looking it over. And he makes that one. Porter's got his third basket of the night. Here's Jones. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The offensive rebound. Jackson. Yep, it counts.
And toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show for it.
Morris kicks to Caldwell Pope. Oubre against Porter. No good. Memphis leading. Passes it to Jones. Jackson trying to break free. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Oubre.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. Back to the action after this word. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Plumlee, Caldwell Pope out there with Morris. Then it's Porter, and it's Chandler in at the power forward. Now here's Jones over Morris, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. That's 7 points for Tyus Jones. Morris against Jones. Chandler dishes to Porter. Top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark. Porter's got 8.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid shooting motion.
Morris against Jones. The pass to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Morris looking over the floor. Plumlee, the pass to Chandler. Back to Plumlee. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Grizzlies with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Morris into the lane. Chandler inside the line. Gets to the corner and buries it. Chandler's got 5 points now this quarter. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Anderson outside. Outside Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, his father played in the NBA. He grew up in Indiana. His father was a teammate of mine, Jaren Jackson, over at the Wizards. He took on Jordan, and those guys didn't do too well. Oh, and let me get back to it anyway. But for Jaren Jackson Jr., you could say the game was in his blood and in the water.
And he can't get the first one. Chris and Jaren Sr., a three-point marksman, made sure his son worked on his perimeter shooting from a young age.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Jaren Sr. And even as some of Junior's coaches wanted him to focus on his inside game, Dad knew better. He said, sooner or later, son, you're going to need that outside shot. And boy, was he right.
Good on the second free throw. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jones against Morris. Over Jones. Morris, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Jackson passes to Baker. Outside, Jones. And again, Memphis, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Here's Jones. Michael Porter making his last shot. Pass to Baker. Fires the three. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Morris. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Jackson. To the middle. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look. You know what? I talked to Jaren Jackson this summer, and he told me he grew another 2 inches. So let's just call him around 7 foot right now with the 7'5" wingspan. Jaren Jackson, the perfect physique for today's defensive big. He can protect the paint and maneuver outside.
He did play power forward at Michigan State and the NBA. But what's Jaren Jackson's long-term position, you think, in this league, Chris?
Well, you know what? I think he can play the 3, the 4, and the 5 with his shooting. Now, he's still experiencing guarding shorter players. He's getting used to it, but moving his feet serves him well.
6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Jackson. Back to Baker. Jones against Murray. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
The elbow, it's Gordon. Back to Oladipo. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Passes to Anderson. And here's Jones. 9 points in the game so far. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now here's Gordon. The rebound by Anderson. Here's Baker. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Utah. Here's Jones. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Murray. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Here's Baker. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Jackson misses.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
That puts them in the lead. 8 points for Victor Oladipo. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Martin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate. He was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, you know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality. A hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Kyle Anderson. And the second free throw, good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Jones against Murray. Left side, Jones. Baker passes to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And Denver the other way now. On the wing, Gordon. Here's Jokic. Drops in the tray. Jokic has got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Morant, he's checked in for Jones. Here's Morant. 12 points for him. Brooks outside. And Adams kicks to Baker. Morant with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 15 points.
Right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot.
The pass to Gordon. Oladipo with the ball. From outside the arc. But they get it back. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Adams. Baker kicks to Morant. They shoot again. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
For Memphis, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. The long distance three is buried. 10 points for him.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Morant with it. He's got 15. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And Oladipo kicks to Murray. Back to Oladipo. And the turnover again by Denver. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Houston Rockets. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Jokic. And he overshot that one, missing. Memphis trailing here. The drive by Brooks. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Oubre subbed in for Baker. And finished off by Morant.
Kicking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
Murray against Brooks. And here's Gordon from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 5.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Morant. With the floater, Clark. They get the rebound. Morant passes to Adams. Missed it, even after all those chances. Barton with it, now defended by Oubre. Barton kicks to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Oubre pulls it in.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Well, you know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 8. And it's Murray penetrating. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks from outside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Now, here's Jokic. He has 7. Count it. Good. 9 points in the game so far.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Down low, Adams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. The Grizzlies have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Adams. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Morris passes to Plumlee. Brooks against Caldwell Pope. Moves back up. Plumlee, no luck.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Plumlee. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
Yeah, and that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Now Morant. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, what do you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points.
They crash the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots. Gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible that guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Morant is out there with Baker, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Oladipo, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Adams. And Adams sends it back. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Doubled by Murray. Here's Adams, and it's in there. Adams has got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Barton outside. Now here's Oladipo. Jokic high post. Over Adams. Jokic, no good.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn it.
Baker, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Over Jackson. And it's Gordon missing.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Out to Brooks. From deep. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Ja Morant. He's putting up 31 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
5 on the clock. Jackson has the open look. Off target with his 3. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. The NBA fans sometimes called the 6th man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Peja, every shot is good. She make them creatively. They be bright, they be big, and we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris, or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The sixth man, the fans being the sixth man, that is not a cliche, that is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real, and some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
Yes.
Here is Brooks following the basket by Jokic, but he stays with it. Back to Brooks. The three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night, stolen by Brooks. Right wing. Baker kicks to Brooks. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got 24.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Pass to Barton. Gordon against Jackson. Oladipo for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle. Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
For Memphis, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
45th pick in the 2017 draft. Remember when Brooks led Oregon to the Final Four?
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Kyle Anderson comes in for Steven Adams, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all 3 of these leagues I'm in on.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the miss by Jokic. 4 on the clock. Just his first attempt. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
I like seeing Anderson look to capitalize from there, showing that nice soft touch on that shot.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson against Barton. Looking to end the run. That's good on the jump shot. Barton's got his second bucket tonight.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
On the basket by Jones.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now here's Barton. 6 points for him. Jokic draws the double. Here's Oladipo. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Barton passes to Murray. Launches it. Jokic trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Jokic has got 13.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Jones kicks to Jackson. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That'll put Aaron Gordon on the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
Denver making a switch here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Chandler comes in for Will Barton. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. And the free throw, no good.
And one of the more transcendent athletes in the game. Aaron Gordon still has some untapped potential. He could make a big leap.
Now here's Jones. He's got 11. Baker in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 7. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Grizzlies 4th.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And he makes the first. And, Greg, we've seen Gordon playing in a slower-paced system. He was asked to play at the small forward.
Not ideal, Kevin. He's better off as a small ball power forward, getting out in the lane and using those springs to rise over the D.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Anderson, and Oubre subbed in for Baker. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And here's Jones. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Oubre outside. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. It's stolen by Jones. And it's Memphis on the break. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Morris against Jones. Chandler outside. And again, Denver no good. And for Memphis, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And it's Oubre off the drive. And yes, it's good.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Morris kicks to Porter. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Clark. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Jones with it. Guarded now by Morris. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Jackson misses. The Nuggets trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one's good by Porter.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's, even back in high school. Shot 47% as a senior.
Now, here's Oubre. Jones looking for an opening. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Plumlee in the post. Jackson on him. Porter passes to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Oubre. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Clark. Oubre outside. Pass to Jones. Over Morris. And it's sent back by Morris. They retain possession. That one misses. And the Nuggets going the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Caldwell Pope passes to Chandler. Fades. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And Jackson with the quick release. Once the ball hits his hands, he's ready to let it fly.
The Nuggets trail by 9. 1:37 left here in the third quarter. Poked away. To the inside. Plumlee, no luck.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Jones drives in. Here's Clark, guarded by Porter. Clark kicks to Oubre. Jones for 3. Again, the miss by Jones.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Plumlee. The Grizzlies shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. At the elbow, it's Jackson. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones, no luck.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Morris passes to Plumlee. Here's Porter. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Oubre. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was going on.
Caldwell Pope outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies lead by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Plumlee out there with Jokic. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Chandler in at the small forward position. Here's Jokic. Brooks grabs the board.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Adams, the pass to Morant. Out to Brooks. Fires the 3. Here's Adams. He gets it in there. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Jokic with it. Here's the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. They grab their own miss. Clark. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Chandler's shot good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Bucket is good. That's now 26 points for John Morant.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Jokic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Baker, he's checked in for Oubre. Here's Morant. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's Murray. The Grizzlies making the shot. Back to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Here's Jokic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Oh, it's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
And the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency, We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers. His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on.
Oh, wow!
Nice.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Fades away. That's tipped, but he recovers it. Now here's Morant. He's covered by Murray. Morant kicks to Baker. Adams wide open. No good again that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And then Gordon with the dunk. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Morant, and the basket is good. Morant's got 28 points for the game.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Here's the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Morant dishes to Brooks. Morant passes to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
For 3, Murray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him the lane.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. He kicks it to Barton. Back to Oladipo. Over Clark. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Barton. Barton's got 3 assists tonight.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Greg, this game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Deep 2 from Murray. Gordon the pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. They get a hand on it. Jokic with the steal. Oladipo outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Barton. At the elbow. Jokic. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 6 rebounds in the game. And with that, the Denver lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Baker.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Denver calls timeout. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
On defense, Memphis. It's a one-point game. Shot from the wing, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jokic has got 21.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. That three off the mark.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Barton. A terrific shot on the turnaround. And it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
The turnaround. Well, that's a terrific move to have a feel for.
And the basket by Jackson.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Out to the right wing for three. Murray. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight.
Knocks down his second three of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. So Morant will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 3. Now Oladipo. Martin from outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
Denver's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Now here's Jokic. Back to Murray. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the 4th.
Pass to Morant. To tie it up. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Brooks against Barton. Passes it to Jokic. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Jokic draws the double. Stolen by Jackson. He's all alone. Here's Baker. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, man, one of the smoothest young playmakers I've seen. Morant's passes are almost always on time and on point.
Now, here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 14 points now in the second half.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
It's deflected, but they recover it.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Murray outside. And there's the pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. One of the stories here, Nikola Jokic getting it done today.
Now, he's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Now here's Morant. In the corner, it's Oubre. The Grizzlies with another miss.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Baker. No good off the back of the rim. Denver leading by 4. And here is Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. From past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
There's Baker. Dishes it to Jackson. Back to Baker. Shot clock at 6. Inside, Adams. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. To the paint, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Now here's Morant. To end the run. Jokic grabs the miss. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Deep 2 from Murray. Offensive rebound.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And he's good on the 3-ball. 17 seconds left in the fourth. The clock now can just run out for the Nuggets. Here's Barton. So the Nuggets win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.